Hello friends, Ishwar again. Today I'm going to talk about self-discipline and its importance in our life, and more importantly some tips for us to master it. Most of us had some or the other things in our life to achieve or would have dreamed to become, all right, or set some goals to achieve. But despite having very well educated background or great competencies and skills and time, health, and very good network, why are we failing our lives in our lives? Why are we failing in our lives? The reason is maybe we are not taking right actions which would help us to fulfill those goals or become more happy in our lives. Right? Then the root cause of all these underachieved results is lack of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the quite opposite to the procrastination. Procrastination says that, yeah, we will do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll act on it next year, and probably year after that, and then you forget it at the end of the day. Self-discipline is what brings you into the action that is needed for you to achieve your desired result, right? Despite the hurdles, bottlenecks, the challenges that you may encounter in your life, self-discipline is the strong force which would help you to move forward in your life until you achieve your desired result, right? That's how critical it is, right? As Pluto says that the first and the most important victory for everyone in their life is to conquer self. Do you agree with it? Absolutely. Then why are we failing to control ourselves in our life? Maybe one of the predominant reason is we worry more about external world, external opinions. We would probably be disturbed by the external events and activities, right? Why are we so worried and giving attention to them, right? Which are absolutely out of our control. Rather, self-discipline will tell you to keep control of your mind, be in control of yourself, being in control of your relationships, your time, and your goals, right? And be in control of everything that do in your life so that you will be more happy as you move ahead in your life, right? Self-discipline is the key, acts as a bridge for the goals desired versus the goals achieved. There are few people always achieves bigger things in their life and probably reach the highest levels in their careers and the personal life. The only single reason that might have helped them to reach there or achieve those levels of success is self-discipline, right? It is very critical for everyone, no matter where in your career level or in your life stage, whether you're a kid or a school kid or a college grad or a corporate employee or a CXO or anyone, no matter in which level of life stage you are in, self-discipline is the propelling factor for us to meet our life goals, right? In all areas of our life. Then, if you ask me, are there any steps or tricks that would help us to improve on self-discipline? Absolutely. There may be plenty of the things for your own reference, but most important things that I like this. The first one, you need to be aware of your SWOT, which is strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities, and your threats for achieving your desired goals, right? You need to know what are your flaws, right? What are your downsides, right? It could be possible that you're in very less control for your emotions, or maybe you're out of control when you see some food, or maybe you're completely derailed when you hear some music or some external event that is happening, right? All of us may have our weaknesses in different areas. At the same time, we are also equally strong in certain other areas. We need to be self-aware before we start anything about the self-discipline. If you are weak in certain areas, and if those are the blocking factors or hindering factors for you to move ahead for your desired goals, we need to start taking the right actions for it, right? As you agree with it, acknowledge it, automatically the rest of the actions would automatically follow for you, right? So the first and foremost thing is you need to acknowledge, observe, and accept that what are your weaknesses and strengths are for your life. The second one is avoid the temptations, right? And Oscar Wilde gave wonderful statement. He said once, he can control anything, he can resist anything in his life except the temptation. Do you all resonate with it? Absolutely, right? It is the same true for us. And another word which we keep hearing in our life is out of sight is out of mind, right? We might probably present in our body, but our mind might be wandering somewhere in our lives, right? Maybe somewhere in the earth, right? Out of sight is out of mind, right? So we need to be in the moment. We need to take the right actions no matter how tempted you are to go out of the boundary. For example, your goal is to maintain a healthy body. You shouldn't be tempted by looking at an ice cream or a gulab jamun, right? Which would obviously impact your health goal, right? The second important thing is to avoid the temptations. And the third one, the most important and the critical factor for being in self-control and self-disciplined is we need to set clear goals and take actionable work items. We need to plan and take right actions on it. More importantly, we need to set some framework to monitor our progress at right intervals. There may be few goals which you need to reflect on hourly basis or on a daily basis. There may be few goals you may have to reflect on monthly basis. But the progress monitoring mechanism should be automatically tied up for every goal that you want to look at it in your life, right? That's another key important thing for you to be more self-disciplined in your life, right? And the fourth one is, this is very, very important, right? There may be few areas in your life that you are doing your best to achieve that goal, but you're still falling short to complete that, to achieve that, to reach your last milestone, right? There may be few things. If you look at my own side, I'm trying to run marathon for more than 4 or 5 years. Maybe I'm not doing my best attempt, but the best I reached ran was 30 kilometers only. I'm just falling short of that 12 kilometers window, right? But I shouldn't be stopping that. No matter how hard it is going to be, and no matter whether you are seeing the desired result or not, you need to be self-disciplined and you need to continue to act on it until you see the desired result. That's important, right? You shouldn't be disturbed mentally, right? You shouldn't be disturbed because of the negative results that you might be seeing that. You need to keep moving on. We need to keep going on, right? The last one, as we all agree, is once you acknowledge and identify what you need to do it in your life, you need to practice it diligently on a daily basis. It's pretty simple, but maybe the hardest one. We need to acknowledge and practice it diligently. As simple as that, but pretty hard, right? Self-discipline, as we talked about, is the fundamental building block for us to progress in our life, in every area of our lives. Without that, we can't achieve anything, right? And if you are not self-disciplined for your own life, for your own goals. How can you talk about these things for your next generation, or with your family, with your colleagues, with your friends? You need to get in control of your life, your time, your health, your wealth, your mind. Right? All starts with you being in control and taking the right amount of actions until you achieve your desired goals. Right? Hope this information is helped you, and stay tuned for few more such videos. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.